how's it going? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my current Faves and Nays video. This is focused on drugstore mascaras. I've already done drugstore foundation and concealers, so I will link both of those videos down below if you're interested in watching them. Today it's all about mascaras, and I'm just going to jump right in because I have a ton of mascaras to talk about, and I don't want this video to be 1,001 minutes long. So, starting off with Maybelline. I have 5 Maybelline mascaras. I'm going to start off with my 2 favorites. Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes and Maybelline Illegal Length. The Colossal Volume Express, I absolutely love the wand. It's a curved wand, which I really like because I can get every single lash. I love the curve. I don't get this all over my lids. It doesn't flake on me. It doesn't leak or anything. It's not waterproof. None of the mascaras that I'm going to be showing today are waterproof. I don't like waterproof mascaras at all, but this is really nice. And one day I was having a real rough day, guys, and I cried, and this mascara was still on my lashes. My lashes still looked absolutely gorgeous. No flaking, no nothing. It does have the fiber bristles. They're not rubber. They're not rubber. I don't really like rubber bristles, but this one just brushes through really nicely, and it's more of a dry formula. It kind of starts off in the middle when you first get it, but then as it dries up, it gets more dry, obviously. I really like it, and it also makes my lashes thick, so I do like that. It gives a lot of volume, even gives me some length too, even though this is supposed to be just a volumizing mascara. Maybelline Illegal Length is also a fave. It has the fiber bristles as well, and the wand is just straight. I don't get this all over my lids. I actually wore this, I'm actually wearing this today mixed with another mascara. I really like this. It does have the fiber extensions in it, so sometimes you'll get like a really long lash, like up to here. All you gotta do is pick it out and you're good to go. Adds so much length and it also adds volume, but I like mixing it with another mascara. It thickens them up a little bit. You could definitely wear this alone though. So if you're looking for a lot of length, I highly recommend this one. It does give volume. It does clump up your lashes. I just like them a little bit more clumpy. That's why I pair this up with another mascara. It doesn't flake. Sometimes though, because there are fiber extensions in here, you'll get just a little bit on your cheeks. It's nothing crazy though. It's nothing embarrassing. Like if you look in the mirror, you're not going to be like, it still looks really nice. I highly recommend this mascara if you're looking for length. On to my first Nay. This is the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara. I know a ton of people love this, and I'm not telling you it's a bad mascara, you shouldn't buy it. I'm telling you that it's just not one of my favorites. It does have rubber bristles, and the wand is kind of fat. I do get this all over my lids, and with this, and I mentioned this in a Faves and Nays, like my current Faves and Nays video, that it ends up leaving like black dots right underneath my eyebrow where my eyelashes hit right up here. It left black dots. I hate that. This is a wet formula. I tend to like drier formulas, so this is a little bit wet. I have to say this doesn't leak or flake or anything. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. It gave me a lot of volume. It didn't give me enough length for my liking. I do like a little bit more length and volume. This was just okay. I'm not going to repurchase it though. It is a very volumizing mascara, so if you need a lot of volume, I do recommend this, but for me, it just didn't work out. On to the Falsies Volume Express. This isn't the regular Falsies mascara by Maybelline. This one has the fiber bristles, and it's also curved just a little bit. This is more of a wet consistency. It does sometimes, like with the Rocket Volume, it does kind of leave some black underneath my eyebrow. I don't like that, but I do like the effect this mascara gives. It gives me volume, it gives me length. But with this, you have to be careful. It is more of a wet consistency. Did I already say that? It will clump up really quickly if you add too much product. So every time I use this, I have to wipe it off and then go into my lashes, just because like it will clump up like crazy. And not clumping up in a good way. It's like you'll have 5 lashes that are all like clumped up and it just looks really wet. Like I said before, I do like the volume it gives. I do like the length. You just have to use a little bit. Like a little bit goes a long way. If you use too much, it's not gonna look cute. On to the last Maybelline mascara that I have. This is the Lash Sensational. Reminds me a lot of the Rocket Volume Express, the tubing at least. The tubing. This has rubber bristles and it's curved a little bit as well. I just got mascara on my finger. But it has shorter, really short bristles on the bottom, and then the top it has longer ones. I like the shape. I do tend to get this on my lid, which is crazy because it's so little. And this is also a wet formula, so it ends up like just looking really wet on my lashes, and it clumps up just like the Falsies does, but it doesn't look cute. It does give me some volume. It doesn't give me that much length. I'm not really too fond of this. I'm still kind of on the fence. To be honest, I'm not going to repurchase it. I am going to use this up until I can't use it anymore. It does take a little bit long to dry, in my opinion. Like, I'll end up getting some on my eyeshadow, and I have to go in with a Q-tip and wipe it off. It's just kind of hard to work with, to be totally honest. So this is a Nay. On to the next brand. I have Flower Cosmetics here. I love the tube. This is gorgeous. It's a rose gold, super sleek tube. The wand does have rubber bristles, and it is rather large, just by looking at it. But what I love about this mascara, I am going to start off with what I love about it. It's like a 3-in-1 wand. You start off with just this really long wand. It has really long bristles, so it brushes through your lashes really well. But what you do for length, you keep the wand just like this. If you want more of a curl, you just literally twist the bottom of the cap and the wand twists, so you have like a whole different wand. And then if you want some more volume, you twist it again and the wand twists, and then it's supposed to volumize your lashes. It's supposed to add some volume to your lashes. I really didn't see anything with this mascara. It didn't give me length. It didn't give me volume. This is more of a wet formula. It clumped up my lashes and not in a good way. It just made my lashes really black. So this is definitely not a good mascara for me. I don't know. I don't know who I would recommend this to be honest, because it didn't do anything. Moving on to Physicians Formula, I have two here. I'll start off with the Organic Wear mascara that I have. My sister actually gave this to me because I think she liked the way her lashes looked. It just ended up leaking on her right here. She gave it to me to try, and I actually don't like it at all. It didn't really do anything for me. I don't like the wand either. Do you guys see this? It has a little curve here. It is good to get right in the inner portion, but I really didn't like the way, I just didn't like this mascara. I really just have nothing else to say. I mean, it is more of a dry formula. It didn't leak or flake on me at all, but it just didn't do anything for me, just like the Flower Cosmetics one. On to the other Physicians Formula mascara that I have here. It's a, what is this one? This is the Sexy Booster Voom mascara. I got it in black. Packaging is super duper cute. Red metallic tube with black lace. It has a little shoe here. Adorable. Seriously? Probably the prettiest mascara that I have, packaging wise. The wand is very big. It has short rubber bristles. Not my favorite because I have to get really close up and it gets all over my lid. This gives crazy volume. I love how much volume it gives. I just, like I've mentioned before, I like more length, and this didn't really give me a lot of length. With this mascara, I feel like a lot of product doesn't get on the brush because the bristles are so small. Like, it's hard to get a good amount of product on the wand, so I end up having to do my lashes, go back in, go back and forth, because like I don't get any product on there, and that's one thing that I don't like about it. Like I said before, I don't like the volume, or I do like the volume, I just don't like the length. This is a Nay, I do apologize, but if you want a lot of volume, this mascara will be your best friend, I swear. I just like a little bit more length, and this one doesn't give it to me. I'm sorry, you're super cute, but it's not always about what's on the outside. It's always about what's on the inside. Moving along to L'Oreal, I have 3 here to show you. I've tried more L'Oreal mascaras, to be honest. I just don't have them, or they're old and I threw them out. But the first one that I want to talk about is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I love this mascara, so you guys already know it's a fave. But this wand, can you guys see how thin this wand is? The bristles are rubber, which isn't my favorite thing, but because it's so thin and so slim, I can get right up in here in my lashes. I can get right in the inner corners. Ugh, I love this mascara so much. It doesn't get on my lids. It is more of a wet consistency, but it still looks really nice, and it gives, woo, so much length. It does lack in volume, so if you like a lot of volume, obviously this is not going to be for you, but girls, my lengthening girls, you will love this mascara. It's so thin, it's like bam, bam. This would actually be a really good mascara for your lower lash line. I actually don't ever put mascara on my lower lashes, sorry, but this is so thin that I feel like you could do it really well. And then another L'Oreal mascara that I have, this is also a fave. Oh my god, this is like a new fave. The Voluminous Miss Manga. The packaging is super gross, but like I said before, it's about what's on the inside. This does have the fiber bristles, so that's a plus in my book, and the wand is really weird, but I really like it. It's fat right here, and then it thins out. More mascara on my fingers. It thins out, so it's so easy to get the inner lashes and the outer lashes as well. This is more, it's not a wet formula, but it's not a dry formula either. If anything, I would say it leans more towards the dry side. It brushes through my lashes really nicely. It doesn't get all over my lids. Gives me a ton of volume and some length as well. This is a fave. It hits all the points for me. I love it. Miss Manga by L'Oreal. The last L'Oreal mascara that I have is the Voluminous Million Lashes. I loved this mascara. When I first started my channel, I thought it was the best mascara ever. I repurchased it recently and I don't like it. And I've let it dry up a little bit and I still don't like it. It doesn't give me... It gives me some volume. I have to give it that. It does give a little bit of volume, but as far as length, nothing. And as far as like super duper volume, nothing. It has the rubber bristles. It's rather large as well. It's not my favorite wand ever. It's more on the wet side. It dries up a little bit after a while, but more on the wet side. It's just not my favorite mascara. It doesn't give me anything really. And then on to two CoverGirl mascaras. Onto the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. I love this mascara. I will repurchase this. This gives like the best of both worlds. It gives me a lot of length and it gives me a lot of volume. It's not the most volumizing mascara and it's not the most lengthening one, but like I said, it gives the best of both worlds. It does have the rubber bristles and the wand is kind of big. I do get this on my lids, but the thing is, this is so... I think somebody just got shot. The thing about this mascara is I can get it on my lids, but it's so easy to take off. Like, it's too easy, in my opinion. I literally can just take my nail, and I don't even have to wait for this to dry. I literally can just go like this, and it's off. So I do like that about it. I mean, obviously, I don't like that I get it on my lid, but like I said, super easy to take off. And then for a newer mascara by CoverGirl, this is the Full Lash Bloom. Same type of tube as the Lash Blast Fusion. It's pink, though. The wand is different. It's rubber, but the bristles are just like really sharp and long. It kind of hurts my eyes when I use this. Like, I'll get it in right here. Like, I can feel it now. The bristles are kind of so sharp that it kind of hurts the inner rim of my lids. And this doesn't give me enough volume or length for me to repurchase, so it's a nay. Lastly, I have the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I've mentioned this in several tutorials. This is a favorite of mine. Let's start off with the wand. It has fiber bristles, and do you guys hear that? I really think somebody got shot. It's not even funny. And it literally brushes through each and every one of my lashes. Like, it feels like I'm literally, like, you know how you brush your hair? That's how it feels when I'm using this. It's just brushing through every lash. It's amazing. And when I like can't use this mascara anymore, I will wash this wand and use it as a spoolie, or even if my lashes are being retarded and are like, argh, I will just brush through my lashes first and then I will apply mascara. This is more of a wet consistency. When you first buy this thing is a super, super wet formula. But it dries up really quickly, but not in a bad way. Like, you can still use it. But you start off, it gives a lot of volume because it's brushing through every lash. It's very voluminous. It doesn't give a lot of length at first, but as you let it dry, it starts to give you some more length. I love this mascara. I tend to pair this up with a lot of mascaras just because it brushes through every lash. It feels really nice and it looks really nice. My camera just totally was like, girl, stop talking. So I don't know where I left off, but no issues with flaking or leaking or getting this all over my eyes. Oh my god, absolute favorite. This is also a really good mascara for your lower lash line because it's so thin. Those are all of my current Faves and Nays drugstore mascaras. Please let me know what you guys want to see next. Eyeshadows, eyeliners, blushes, whatever you guys want to see, let me know in the comments section. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. It helps me out so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!